Chapter 09. Dworgen Pav. We see a group of dwarfs in a meeting room. King Gazel is reading a letter from one of his spies. But he burns it. Dwarf. My king, what did the letter say? Gazel. The Orc Lord was defeated. It seems the war has ended. Dwarf. Is it over? Gazel. The remaining 150,000 orcs surround their army and have now scattered. What's more, they all evolved into high orcs. Dwarf. That can't be. Gazel. The message reported that several superior margins participated in the battle. It might be presumptuous of me, but I assume they are all serving that slime. A slime capable of ruling margin and causing monsters to evolve. Even born from magicals of all three true dragons. How troublesome if this matter is not handled with care, then this nation may fall. I will go visit this slime. If nothing else, I would like to be apprised if it's worth it. True dragon reaction to Rimmeru's Pav. It had been 3 months after the downfall of the Orc Lord, and the orcs were now valuable members of the community. They helped the dwarves create new houses, new clothes, and build aqueducts. They now have flushing toilets, clean water, and sewage systems. New roads were built, and a new bathhouse was built, as Rimmeru requested. After Rimmeru proposes to Shizu, the dwarves make a Japanese house just for them. But ask them to add 4 more bedrooms to his new house. The dwarves ask why, but Rimmeru says just for my parents if they ever return, and a cousin he hasn't met yet that may be visiting soon. So the dwarfs went back to the drawing board and added more rooms to the new Japanese house. The slimes who were given egos and were named were also helping around the community, but also training with their dimension weapon skill. Rimmeru helped them make weapons that he knew from manga, anime, video games, and so much more. Right now, Rimmeru and Shizu were with the slime, training them, and Diablo just watched. They learned something about the dimension weapon skill. 1. You can only summon 5 weapons at a time. It seems it has cooled down. Once you use 5 weapons, it is done. So we tell them to use this skill wisely. The skill will work again the next day. The slime understood what Rimmeru was trying to say, so only use weapons you know in future battles. 2. Another thing we realized is that using a godly weapon would take a lot of magicals from them, so they use the godly weapons for emergencies. They agree with only using godly weapons if necessary. 3. Another thing that skill can do is that once summon the weapon, they somehow have the acknowledge how to use it. However, they need to know what the weapon looks like, or Rimmeru has to tell them to think of a weapon from a series, video game series or anime and shout it out loud or think about it hard. 4. The weapon can have ability tiles of the original owner or his or her ability lie in faction whoever wields it like magic and other skills. Now, they continue learning how to use new weapons. Until Rimmeru pulled out one weapon from a video game called Ratchet and Clank, which he kind of accidentally made his slime's friends dance to a weapon called the Groovitron. Music played, and they couldn't stop dancing. Diablo and Shizu were confused about what they were watching. Rex. I can't stop dancing. Alpha. Cody. Alpha, why? Headcase. This wasn't on my bingo card today. Why is there a weapon that makes you dance? Jesse. Please make us stop dancing. 5 slimes said the same thing. The other slimes just watched, the ball on top of their head exposed, and then they stopped dancing. Boom. Shizu. That wasn't very nice of you, Rimmeru. Diablo. Well, that was something. Maybe I can ask Lord Rimmeru to borrow this and go back to the underworld to use it on the 3 other primordial girls. Rimmeru. Haha. Sorry, guys, I just wanted to use this. Can you forgive me, slimes? Sigh. Find your forgiveness, Alpha. Rimmeru. Thanks, guys. Also, use this weapon only if someone is bothering you. Or, you can get revenge on someone whom you hate and then use it. Slime. Yes, Alpha. Veldora. That was so funny to watch. Do it again, haha. Velzard. A weapon that forces you to dance. Okay, Rimmeru, promise me you won't ever use this on us one day. Please, I don't want to be forced to dance. Velgrind. I don't know. Maybe it's just you, Velzard. You need to have fun once in a while. Velzard. No, don't you even think about it. Rimmeru. Haha, now you got me curious if I should do this one day to mommy. Velgrind. Oh, I know we can dress her up in a cheerleader outfit and then force her to dance. Velzard. No, Gobta. Ah, bang, bang, bang. Gunshot noise. Ha ha ha. Just then, we see a wild Gobat running away from something that Rimmeru summoned earlier. Hakuo asks him where Gobta is. He is skipping training again. So Rimuru thought of something to bring him out forcefully. He summoned something with his dimension weapon skill to see if he could summon him. And who is him, you may ask? You look like you could do with a good killing. Bang, bang, bang. Gobta. Ah, Lord Rimuru, please stop this thing from following me. It is trying to kill me. Why do you hide, sticky aliens? Mr. Zircon only wishes to kill you. Bang, bang, bang. Rimuru, that's what you get for skipping training today. I ain't turning Mr. Zircon off, he only wishes you for pain. Think of this as a different type of training, running away from arrows or, in this case, bullets. Gobta. Ah, why Lord Rimuru, I am sorry, okay. He keeps on running away from Mr. Zurkon. Mr. Zircon, you are a disease. And Mr. Zircon is the cure. Bang, bang, bang. Shizu, you know I should feel sorry for him, but he does run away from my training as well. So karma was going to get him eventually. Rimuru. Yep, Veldora. Haha, oh, I can see why you wanted to summon Mr. Zircon. He is not going to stop until he kills Gobta. Vel. We did watch the YouTube video and some of his lines are kind of funny to hear. Haha, Velzard. Mr. Zircon is here to kill. Veldora. Greetings soon to be dead allies. Velgrind. You thought you had seen the last of Mr. Zircon. Ifrit. You are not dead yet. Mr. Zircon intends to rectify this. Mr. Zircon delivers a symphony of pain. Rimuru. I am glad you all like Mr. Zircon. Every Ratchet and Clank fan loves Mr. Zircon. Cody. Afa, what was that thing just now, and why was he trying to kill Gobta? Rex. I think he called a Mr. Zircon or something. Ah, this skill is giving me a headache. Rimuru. Oh, it's just Mr. Zircon. I summon with the dimension weapon skill. Just know that if you are surrounded or if there are too many enemies, just summon a Mr. Zircon. He will help you to fight back. I was surprised by the work that I summoned that small robot. I guess he does court as a weapon. Or use the miniaturate glove. It is a glove that can plant small gun turrets that target and fire lasers at enemies automatically and self-destruct harmlessly upon exhausting their ammunition. Multiple can be thrown out at once, though there is a limit to how many can be active. But use these two things as emergencies. Slime. We got it, Alpha. Rimuru. Haha, hey, Shizu, have you been able to summon your future Keyblade yet? Shizu. No, I haven't yet, but the toy was real. I tried to use a fire spell on it, and it worked. Then I remembered you said it can cast any magic, right? Rimuru. Yes, I did say that. Shizu. I thought, why not test a different type of magic I never used before? So I tried to use wind magic, and it happened. I was able to use wind magic. But there was something about the Keyblade that I found out. Rimuru. Oh, what's that? Shizu. Well, when I tried to use wind, I said wind, and it didn't work. Then I thought, what is another word for wind? It came to me, arrow or anemo. So, I cast the spell arrow, and it worked. The Keyblades were able to respond to that spell. I guess it has only central inabilities. Rimuru. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that not all spells you know will work, so go with the spell like arrow, aurora, and aeroga. These are wind spells that the Keyblades can use. Remind me later to tell you the spells that the Keyblades can do, or maybe you are at a low level that you can't use them. Sorry, I forgot to tell you about that. Haha, he has a hand on the back of his head. I want Shizu to learn what the Keyblade can do on her own, or Rimuru can help her a little bit with what the Keyblade can do for her. I mean, I could make her op in the beginning and make use of magic that she never used and do some crazy shit, but no. I want her to learn from the bottom and make her way up to learn the Keyblade magic like Arrow, Aurora, Aeroga Fire, Fira, Firaga Thunder, Thundera, Thundiga, Cure, Cura, and Kuraga, and so on. I'm only giving her the all-game Kingdom Hearts magic. I hope this helps you guys with the idea of how Shizu is going to work with a Keyblade. She will still get ultimate skills, but that is it. Back to the chapter. Velgrind. We are playing Kingdom Hearts right now, and why the hell is this so hard to beat Riku in a race and I keep falling off the tree? The True Dragons were playing their own Kingdom Hearts games on different TVs. They finished watching Clone Wars and are now taking a break from watching TV shows and movies. Rimuru. Oh, you're finally on Destined Island. It took you 2 hours and a half to get out of the box and door in the Dive to the Heart prologue. It took me an hour to figure that out, and I play that game a lot. Velgrind. Hey, I am not a gamer, okay. These things are new to me. Velzard and Veldora are somehow in Traverse Town now. Rimuru, already. Also, just lose to him. Not many people beat him in a race unless they watch a YouTube video, so see how. Velzard. Haha, get good, sis. I am meeting some kind of Final Fantasy character. He is now talking to me about the Keyblade, and I lost to him. Veldora. Well, I finally made it to Traverse Town. Now what do I do here exactly? Rimuru. Good for both of you. You made it there now. Now you just need to meet Donald Duck and Goofy, and then you are off to other worlds. But remember, just skip on Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories. That game is not fun. Just watch videos of that game, and you're actually good. Velzard and Veldora. Noted. Velgrindif. Can we just, I don't know, watch videos about the lore instead of playing this game? Rimuru. No, if you want to fight Shu and learn what the Keyblade can do, you must play the games and learn what it does. Shizu. Sigh, you could have warned me about that, Rimuru. What am I going to do with you if you don't tell me these things? Rimuru. But you still love me even if I forget things. Shizu. Yeah, that's why I love you that way. Just then, Soe came out of nowhere to give a report. This stops the True Dragon from playing Kingdom Hearts HD 1.5 2.5 Remix on the PlayStation 4 on their 3 TVs. They did have 3 Nintendo DS on the table, just in case for the next game they will PLA, wire they can go straight to Kingdom Hearts 2. Soe. Lord Rimuru, there is an emergency. Rimuru and his parent. Huh. Soe. The sky is filled with Pegasus Knights, and they are heading our way. Rimuru. What? Shizu. Calm down, let's go meet with them first. Maybe they want something. Rimuru. Right, let's move. Out, everyone. Right, Velgrind. Well, this could give us a break from the game. Velzard. Yes, let's go make a save file, and let's see what has gotten. A lot of Pegasus Knights come here. They quickly save the game and watch Rimuru run with Shizu and his subordinates and slimes to meet the knights and their leader. Kaijin. It's him, Rimuru. The hero king of the dwarves, Gazel Dwargo. Benimaru. Well, Lord Rimuru, why should we do? Rimuru. I would like to avoid a fight if possible. Diablo. Kufufu. Well, you want me to destroy them. Rimuru. No, if this goes south, I want you to evaluate the town so we can buy time while everyone else escapes. Everyone. Right, all 3 Pegasus Knights land, and Kaijin runs and bows to King Gazel. Kaijin. It's good to see you, Your Majesty. Gazel. Have you been doing well, Kaijin? Kaijin. Yes. Then, Rimuru hops into his slime form in front of his subordinates and meets with the king. Gazel. The slime. Rimuru. We meet again, King Gazel. To others, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Rimuru Kono Tempest, and I am a slime. I would rather you didn't call me that because I am also the Chancellor of the Jura Forest Alliance. He then transforms into his human form. Rimuru. Obviously, this isn't my actual form, but it should at least make talking easier. So what can I do for you? Gazel. I get straight to the point. You see, I'm here to determine your worth. Rimuru. Meaning, Gazel. I judge you using nothing but this steel of my weapon. If you insist on boasting Chancellor of this forest, turn it up to me and my sword to put you in your place. Unless that toy on your hip is just a decoration. You had better accept my challenge. Velzard. Oh, I see. Velgrind. He is going to test you if you are not a threat to his nation or anyone. Rimuru. Well, I guess I have no other choice than to accept his challenge. Diablo. How dare you say that to Lord? Heavy. Oh, are you saying rude things to our Alpha? Diablo released some demon aura, and Heavy summoned a Z6 rotary blaster cannon. Veldora. Oh shit, he is packing heat. Dwarf. What kind of demon is he? Knight. What kind of weapon is that? Rimuru. Diablo, stand down, and Heavy, put that machine gun away. At least Heavy didn't bring out any of the Rhinos or BFG 9000. Velzard. Those guns are too powerful. The Rhino 5 is like a machine gun but with rocket launchers in it, but the BFG 9000, well. Velgrind. To overkill for these guys if any of these weapons were used. Diablo. Tisk fine, Heavy. Ah, he calms down, and Heavy puts his gun away. Gazel. Huh, so you have a powerful demon serving you, huh? Rimuru. Alright, have it your way then. But I make you regret accusing me of bragging. He pulled out his hailflare sword, and the air around them became hot and cold at the same time. King Gazel saw the weapon he was going to use, which shocked him a little. His knights, who are few who knew about the swords that Kaijin made in the past, are now wielding this slime. Both Rimuru and Gazel hold both of their weapons in front of each other. Gazel, so you are using that sword. Huh, as expected of someone being born from them, you really are their son. Rimuru, Ababab, no one here knows I was born from them. Maybe one day I'll tell them, but that's not today, King Gazel. Gazel, huh, right. Veldora, when are you planning on telling them you were born from us, Rimuru? Rimuru, until Milam comes to visit, they would be so surprised if they found out I am part of the true dragon family. The faces they will make will be hilarious. Vel grinned. Oh, most definitely, they are so shocked about what to do with this new information. Now, this got Kaijin curious about who was kneeling. He was trying to put the pieces together. The same for Rimuru, subordinates. His friends and his fiancé were confused about what he was trying to say about who he was born from. Kaijin, born from them. No, don't tell, he was born from Shizu. Rimuru, what are you not telling me? That is so secret to you, and why does King Gazel know about you that I don't? Gazel, if you can defend against my entire chain or attack, I declare you the winner. However, I should warn you in addition to being king, I am also a master swordsman. Rimuru, got it. Just then, Trainee the Dryad comes out of nowhere and says. Trainee, very well, then, I shall serve as a witness to this contest. Dwarf, it can't be a Dryad. Gazel, I suppose I should apologize for accusing you of boasting. I think I have a better understanding of what is going on now. Rimuru, yeah, Gazel, but regardless of that, I still need to evaluate your true nature. Velzard, Rimuru, please don't get your hopes up next time. Gazel, now that we have witnessed our battle, you and I are ready to cross swords. Rimuru, fine, then, bring it on, but after I win, you better be prepared to explain your real reason for coming here. Hakuro, oh, is that Shizu? Hakuro, do you know him? Hakuro, yep, let's just watch. Gazel, haha, if you somehow do, I'll give you my answer. Trainee, begin. Gazel didn't go easy, he immediately came at Rimuru. Rimuru blocks his attack with ease, and then he comes from different sides, but nothing changes the outcome. Rimuru was still standing in the same place, just blocking when necessary. Then, Rimuru decided to throw his sword at Gazel, but Gazel dodged it. Gazel, why would you throw your sword away? Veldora, no, he just tricked you. Velzard, yep, he did. Rimuru, don't lose forces, King Gazel. Hailflare to me. He puts his hand in the air, and the sword comes right back and tries to hit King Gazel, but Gazel notices this and dodges it, which surprises him and his knight, who are shocked as well. Rimuru grabs his sword again to try to attack him, but Gazel blocks it, and now they are at a standstill. Dwarf, he somehow brought his sword back. Knight, but how? Gazel, what, you can bring back your sword to you? Rimuru, yep, I am surprised you would dodge it. Many people have lost an arm or a leg by now. But you managed to dodge it. Now let's finish this, King Gazel. Gazel, haha, then this will be my last attack. They backed off as Gazel prepared his last attack. Gazel, Haze style, thunder of heaven and earth. Rimuru, what the, oh, so he has the same art form. Gazel teleport, which made Rimuru look left to right. Then he dodges a swing from Gazel's sword. Rimuru, next strike is above. Like he said, he blocks it. Hold on to it, which surprised everyone. Shizu, Hakuro, was that the same sword style that we were training? Hakuro, yep, haha. Gazel, ha ha ha, I can't believe you blacked it. Trainee, enough, the winner is Rimuru Tempest. Gazel, now that we've battled, I know the truth. It's obvious that you are not a malicious being. Rimuru, no flipping duh. Velzard, so he does the same hazy style as well. Gazel, I have to admit it impressed that you saw through my haze, thunder of heaven and earth attack. You're an excellent fighter, Rimuru. Rimuru, there was more luck than anything. It just so happens that my master uses that move all the time in training, so I'm used to it. It's pretty crazy, huh? Gazel, he does. Hold on. Who did you say your master was? Ha, Hakuro. Ha ha, that was excellent work, Lord Rimuru. Gazel, you're the savant. Hakuro, you don't look like anything like the little boy I found lost in the forest. You're much bigger now. Oh, do forgive me, King Gazel. I have to admit I'm overjoyed to see that you have surpassed my skill with the sword. Gazel, it is an honor to receive such a huge compliment. Rimuru. Hakuro was his master. I'm pretty surprised how connected everyone can be even in a world like this one. Time skip. Later that night, everyone was eating and drinking while Rimuru and Shizu were having a meeting about why King Gazel was here. His parents were still playing Kingdom Hearts. Rimuru. I see this was about the Orc Lord. You wanted to know who was behind his downfall. Gazel. Yes, and to see whether there were friends or enemies, now you understand. Rimuru may ask something. Rimuru. Sure. Gazel. Would you be interested in entering a treaty with me? Rimuru. Huh. Valgried. Oh, a treaty. Valzard. Now you got us curious. Gazel. If you were to gain control of everything in this forest and its surrounding areas, it's possible you could obtain wealth and power surpassing that of my nation, and that is why you must gain support from another country. Rimuru. Don't get me wrong, that would be awesome, but... He looks at everyone and then at Shizu, who just nodded at him. Rimuru. It's just, are you really okay with acknowledging our monster town as its own nation? That's a pretty big deal, you know. Gazel. I do, and I accept it. This deal would benefit both parties. In this event, we all stand to profit. Rimuru. Not like I can refuse. Right, consider it a deal. Gazel. Thank you. So, all that is left is for you to pick a name for your nation. Rimuru. Cool, I'm just naming a nation, no pressure or anything. Valzard. But when did that ever stop you from naming all monsters and slimes around here? Rimuru. Let's see, maybe I can combine the Forest of Jura and Rimuru Kono Tempest somehow. I got it. It's the Jura Tempest Federation. Gazel. Ah, that's an excellent choice for a name. Akamaru. Haha. Shion. That are Lord Rimuru. Diablo. Kufuf is expected of Lord Rimuru. Rex and Cody. Way to go, Alpha. Rigard. Hold on. If this is the Jura Tempest Federation, then we have to name our town Rimuru after our lord. It'll be the nation's capital. Rimuru. Hang on, that's kind of embarrassing. Shion. What a fantastic idea. No other name would do. Benimaru. Right, I agree, no one here could possibly object to that name. Rimuru. Except me. Shizu. No, I agree with Rimuru on this one. Rimuru. Thank you, Shizu. Valgrind. Well, deal with it, our son. Gazel. It sounds like it's settled. Rimuru. Yeah, both of them shake hands, and everyone claps for their new office alliance. At that moment, a new nation was born, and the name Jura Tempest Federation and the capital city of Rimuru were engraved into history for the first time. The true dragon also claps inside his stomach. Valgainad. Good for you, Rimuru. Valzard. Good job, Rimuru. Valdora. Well done, my son. Everyone continued eating, but Gazel noticed Shizu eating more than usual, and two more people looked like her and Rimuru. Also, why does everyone have a twin or clone? Gazel asks him two questions about that. Gazel. Oh, right. What is your relationship with Conqueror of Flames? Rimuru smiled at him. Rimuru. My fiancé. Gazel stopped doing whatever he was doing and just stared at Rimuru. Gazel. Ha ha ha, that is my junior for you. I now wonder what your parents would say if you found a fine lady for yourself. Rimuru. Yeah, I know, senpai. Valdora. I approve of her. Valzard. Oh, we don't, we hate it. Not to mention we may have a granddaughter or grandson soon. Valgrind. She must face us before she is accepted into the family. We will still not approve of her marrying Rimuru. Shizu. I still don't know who your parents are, Rimuru. King Gazel seems to know them. Gazel. Oh, what is this? You haven't told her who your real parents are. Why is that, Rimuru? Rimuru. I have 3 answers. 1. I really don't want her to be scared of who she is marrying. If I tell her who they are, she might have a heart attack. 2. Since the Orc Lord is defeated, it is only a matter of time until I meet my cousin who I have never met yet. So I will tell Shizu who my parents are, but once she meets my cousin, then she might have an idea who my parents are, and everyone here will freak out once it is revealed in the future. And 3. I don't know how my parents will react to the well of me marrying someone they don't approve of. Okay, maybe one of them will approve, but the other 2 not so much. But that does not mean I will fight back against those whom I want, marry or not. Valzard. You got that right if she takes our son away without a fight, but Rimuru, you have some balls of steel on saying that. Are you trying to pick a fight with us? Valgrind. She is dead once we meet her. A battle to the death. But Rimuru, you better not interfere in our fight against her. This got everyone curious about who Rimuru's parents were. Kaijin, on the other hand, might have figured it out and just hoped it was not true. Shizu, on the other hand, though. Shizu, wait, Rimuru, are you trying to protect me? I can handle myself. Whoever your parents are, I can just talk to them or just fight them off. Rimuru, no, even in your current strength, you won't have a chance of beating them. Not in 100 years will you take them on. You need to grow stronger over many years and master your Keyblade if you're going to take them on. Shizu, I love you, I know you can handle yourself, but trust me, you might have to evolve into a true hero for you to go one-on-one with them, 2 against 1, not so much. Gazel, I am afraid I agree with Rimuru here, even if you did fight them. It is not going well for you, Lady Shizu. Shizu, wait, what? Kaijin, oh no, I think I know who Lord Rimuru's parents are. King Gazel, don't tell me Lord Rimuru is related to these 3. Gazel, I won't further or deny if you somehow figure it out, Kaijin. But yes, it is them. Rimuru, haha, surprised. Sorry, I didn't tell you, Kaijin, but please keep me a secret for a little longer. I want to scare or freak out everyone here. Kaijin, I see that it explains why your power and potential, and with the sword I made, respond to you. I need a lot of alcohol after this. Velzard, oh, so he found us out then. He is a smart dwarf, huh? Vel grinned. Well, that makes it easier for me to kill him for making wedding rings for my son. Rimuru, let's move on from this conversation. Let's just say they find out who I am in a few days or weeks. I only told King Gazel about it cause I was in his courtroom, and he wanted to find out who I was cause I released my aura. No one said a word, but Gazel had another question for Rimuru. Gazel, can I ask one more thing? Why do those 2 over there look like you and Shizu, and how does everyone have a twin or some sort with blue hair? Rimuru, oh, right. Well, to explain that, it goes back to your nation. I was hopping around your city until I ran into a man who was nice and gave me a book for free that had a lot of spells. One of these spells was able to create egos, so I decided to test this new ego spell in the future, or until I found my sister. I waited until a hot summer day and tested on slimes. I didn't want to be the only slime that was intelligent, so I made them have the intelligence to be able to talk and do things around here. Also, I gave them all names. They use their predator skill to copy everyone's appearance. That's why you see many people here have a twin or clone of themselves. It's just the slimes taking on a form to eat or work around here. Gazel and his man were talking the information in their head. Everyone here has a twin with blue hair that is all slime. Which scared them a bit. They knew Rimuru was strong enough to beat the Orc Lord, but now there were a lot of slime who were intelligent, and who knows how powerful they were if they had magic in them, and they are named just how powerful are these slime anyway. Gazel, I see. Rimuru, just how strong are these slimes? Rimuru took another bite of his food. Rimuru, good question. Well, they do have some magic skills that I have, and their magicals could be higher than the Kajin here. Hakuro is training them in the ways of the sword or other weapons, I say, maybe at Shizu's level. I think maybe Shizu is a saint, so maybe around her level. Gazel, they are that strong. Rimuru, it's just a theory. For now, I don't know how strong they would be if they went to battle. Plus, all of them have that new unique skill that can summon different weapons that no one has seen before. Gazel, I see, but please be careful how you use your new slime friends. Rex and Cody, don't worry, King Gazel Alpha wants us to be friends, not go to war. Gazel, I see, wait Alpha, Rimuru, sigh, all the slime here call me their Alpha. Like wolves call a leader Alpha or animals in a herd. I don't know why, but they see me as their leader of a herd of slimes. Gazel, well, just be a good leader to them. Shizu, wait, go back. What do you mean you have a sister? Rimuru, my dad's only child before me. She doesn't have an ego yet. But Trainee said she could help me find her, but I didn't have the time to go search for her. Maybe one day when I have the time, but not today or tomorrow. Shizu, I see, and that you're only going to tell, and everyone else. Rimuru, pretty much. Veldora, please, can we just not give an ego? Rimuru, and let her be without one. Man, you don't want to raise her. Too bad I am giving her ego whether you like it or not. Velzard, you have to pay her side of her child support. Velgrind, you can't escape child protected services, Veldora. You need to pay for her. Veldora, damn it. Later that night, Rimuru and Shizu are getting ready for bed. Shizu, Rimuru, am I really that weak that you want to protect me from your parents? Rimuru, ah, well, you are not weak, it's just that my parent is on a whole other level than you. I'm just trying to protect you until the day comes when you meet them. My dad might like you, my other two moms. No, probably not. You're going to fight them even with me, won't stand chance. We need my cousin to help with this if you are part of the family. Shizu, oh, I see. So I am weak. Rimuru, no, you're not weak, Shizu. You're strong in your own right. It's just, Velzard, it's just that we can overpower her and can easily kill her. Rimuru, pretty much, but I'll talk to you guys later. I don't want to tell her that. You might get killed on the spot before you speak to them. Shizu, sigh, I guess as strong as I am, I won't stand a chance against them. Right, Rimuru, Shizu, Rimuru, you told me you came to this world cause of reincarnation, right? Rimuru, yes, I was, but I haven't been in this world too long. Shizu, I see, how long did you know your parent before they disappeared on you? Rimuru, oh crap, how do I say this to her? Veldora, just say a little bit on the first day. You might freak her out if you tell her the truth that we are inside your stomach. On the other hand, it would be safer for her if she didn't know you guys were inside his stomach, but on the other hand, if Rimuru tells her you guys are inside here, she might ask him more questions. Rimuru, I play it safe not to tell her. Maybe another time, like free you guys. Valgrind, your decision, my son. Rimuru, okay, I only knew them for a day before they disappeared on me, but they did tell me something about this world, who my new family is, and how some of the world works around here. I did tell them I was reincarnated in this world. They were surprised, but Shizu, but Rimuru, but you could say they were hesitant to find out I was born from their magicals at first. But then they named me, so I guess you could say they did care just a little. Shizu, so you only knew them for a day, huh? Rimuru, yep, but I will say my two mothers are the oldest, and my father is the youngest of the siblings. And oh boy, they had some family issues and some friend issues. But at least their niece comes to visit them and make them happy. Until I came along. Shizu, so you only know them a little bit, right? But did they still love you in the end? Rimuru, you could say that. Maybe not at first, but after talking to them about my past and who I was, I learned who they were. I guess we did kind of bond just a little. Until it was time for them to disappear, they told me we would meet again and try to take care of my cousin if needed. Shizu, so once I meet your cousin, I will know who your family is, right? Rimuru, yes, I will explain who they are in the future, but please wait a little longer, okay? I have explained everything to you. Just be ready for the bombshell that is about to drop on you. I hope this doesn't make you feel less of me. Shizu, how can I see less of you? I trust you with my life and whoever my family is, I want to be ready for what I am getting myself into. I love you, but please, no more hidden secrets from me, okay? I want to know more about you and this new family you're in, okay? Rimuru, haha, right. But now it is getting late, let's go and sleep. Worry about this in the future. Shizu, okay, she kissed him and then went to sleep. But Rimuru went inside his stomach to check on his parents' progress on Kingdom Hearts. They are doing pretty well, but they need to grind more to level up themselves to fight the next boss or world they need to visit next. Rimuru coaches them through the game, how the game works, what magic and potions they should use, and what abilities that are useful. Rimuru, you guys are doing pretty good. You made it to Olympus Coliseum in Deep Jungle. Veldora, and thanks to your coaching us on how to play the game right. Velzard, Wonderland was something, but it was okay. Valgrind, you two are having a good time over in Deep Jungle, and I am still in Olympus Coliseum. Ifrit, this game does have good music. Rimuru, I knew, right? Now, in the next world, you might return to Traverse Town, and then we go to the world of Agrabah. Also, you have to return to Olympus Coliseum and do the challenges and boss fights. Velzard, I see, thanks for telling us this, Rimuru. Rimuru, no problem, but know this, if you see a lot of questions on Olympus Coliseum and beat all of the quest mini-bosses, don't even try and fight that last boss. It will make you quit in a rage. But if you are up to the challenge to fight him, know this, welcome to critical mode. Even I haven't beaten that boss fight yet, and when people somehow beat it, congrats to them. But if you guys manage to beat something I couldn't even pass. Veldora, I see, but we like challenges. Tell us who this secret boss fight is. You don't want us to fight it when we get there. Rimuru evil laugh. Ha 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 ha. You fool, I won't tell you who it is, but you will be surprised. But I give a hit, someone tells him this. Stay where you belong in my memories. Ha ha ha, no cheating. To find out who it is, find out yourselves. Veldora. Wait, stay where you belong in my memories. Velzard. Wait, I think I read a quote somewhere in your memories. But I forgot who said that to whom. Velgrind. Well, whoever it is, I think we can take him on. Opening square bracket . Who is going to tell? Them. Rimuru. Not me, haha. Bye, see you in the morning, parents. The next day, King Gazel and his man return to Dworgen, and then 2 days later, they come back with someone that Rimuru knows. Gazel. I returned once more, Rimuru. Rimuru. Obviously, but why are you back? Gazel. To bring you a gift, of course. Rimuru. What is it? Just then, knights throw a body in from Rimuru, which is Vesta. Rimuru. A body. Kaijin. Wait, isn't that Vesta? Velzard. Oh, it's the dwarf that made Rimuru go to jail. Velgrind. Oh, why is he here? Gazel. It is wasteful to let a gifted man like Vesta sit around and do nothing. You see, he hasn't been allowed to work since 3 trials gave him a job. Kaijin. But my king, you should think about the needs of Dworgen. The dwarfs will surely suffer without his knowledge. Gazel. Bold words from someone who left Dworgen behind himself. Our nations are allies. Now, sharing resources is what we do. This is your chance to develop your country even further, Vesta. Vesta. Yes, Gazel. I want you to study here and devote yourself to it. Vesta. I shall this time. I promise I live up to your expectations, my king. Lord Rimuru Kaijin, I am truly sorry. It would be allow me to then it would be my honor to work here and serve you. Kaijin. Well, having another researcher around would be a big help. Listen, Rimuru, if anything should happen, I'll take responsibility. I'll supervise Vesta, so please say yes. Vesta. Thank you Kaijin. Rimuru. If this is what you really want, Kaijin, then I trust you. Vesta. You're hired. Vesta. Thank you, and I promise I will give you nothing but my best efforts, sir. Gazel. Well then, I take my leave. Rimuru went back to training with his slime buddies. However, he went to Shizu to check on her. She was eating more, and she started to feel sick. He could probably guess why. Somewhere else, third Pav. In the faraway kingdom of Gistarv, also known as the Puppet Kingdom, there were 4 people discussing something. There was Clayman, the Death Man Demon Lord, the Sky Queen Frey Demon Lord, the Beast Man Carrion, and finally, Milam Nava, the Destroyer. They were watching the failed experience of the Orc Lord. Milam wasn't her cheerful self since her last remanded family was gone. She didn't like being alone. She had been staying at Frey for most of the time. Frey didn't like the new Milam at all. She tries her best to cheer her up. But Milam keeps having nightmares of being abandoned. She can't handle being alone. It is the worst for her. She just wants her family back and never wants them to leave again. Right now, they watch 15 Kajins killing orcs non-stop, as well as hobgoblins riding dire wolves. Carrion. Kajins. Even more, there are 15 of them. How did they go unnoticed? Frey. This is concerning Clayman. Clayman. I know even before when I sent the scout, there wasn't any Kajin, so even more, these hobgoblins and dire wolves. Milam didn't say anything but just watched, but something was making her itch from watching the scene. It felt like someone's aura was familiar to her, but it was not on the battlefield yet. Then, a human girl tries to fight the Orc Lord for a few minutes. Carrion. That girl, it seems she is an enlightened human. It's weird not to have the cheerful Milam with us. This feels weird, and I don't like the new her at all. Come on, you gotta admit this is cool, right?